like, oh yeah, go and sleep with that boy because you've known him for 10 years. No. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Majeste Beye. Andreas, that's me. Andreas. Hi, how are you doing? How's your wife? How's your life? I thought, so one of my friends said to me, oh, why don't you go back to doing like answering people's questions? I get questions from girls asking me about relationships and marriage and things like that. So, and I replied to them. I hope it helps someone, but I'm quite a blunt person and I'm trying to, you know, just tell you the truth. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, go and sleep with that boy because you've known him for 10 years. No, because I've had a few messages recently and they've been really good questions, particular ladies. So let's get into them. What were the red flags that you saw or may have seen prior to and in early stages of your marriage that may have been God warning you or alerting you as to what was ahead? I would say habits. So what can happen is that, you know, you be in church, lifting your hands, praising the Lord, and your guy is there and he's doing the most, and he's Bible study leader, and he's out there saving souls every second, and it's just like, oh my gosh, get together, you start dating. I'm not saying like there are genuine couples that are like that, but just beware that everyone has flaws, you know, and what dating is supposed to be is getting to know the person and also looking at yourself thinking, you know, am I the right person for this person? Am I ready for this commitment of marriage? A lot of big questions, and that's why I would say, like, don't rush dating just to get married. Like, date as long as you need to date, as long as you know you physically can, because you know you ain't doing none of that touching, getting jiggy with it. Lust and sexual things, they just blur your vision and mess you up, and all you can literally see is them. Sometimes you're looking at them thinking, I wonder what he looks like naked. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Christian dating sometimes can be a little bit more compressed because you're working towards something, blah, blah, blah. With dating, you haven't seen that side of vulnerability because sex is vulnerable, you know. So you don't know that, but that's why you really need to date properly, not just dates, like going to Pizza Express and like really have good long talk. Really be honest with the person, like, because if not, you're just gonna beat yourself up. Because when you're you know 3 months into marriage and they start I don't know, meditating and doing yoga, and you're just like, where did this come from? You didn't ask. You need to ask all the questions. You might seem crazy, but I need to know because I'm about to be your missus. You can't just be glazing over things because you want to just get to the wedding day. You need to, this is a project. Dating is a project that you need to work hard on to get good results. So red flags will come up during that period, and that's when you make decisions, because if not, I literally just speaking to my friend the other day who's getting married, and she was just like, we had a big flare up the other day, like it was mad, like we were like, are we really getting married? Because sometimes you glaze over things because you're just so excited, I want to get married. So red flags will be habits, behavior patterns, words, little things that they might say under their breath and you think, huh? Excuse me? The answers they give or responses that they give will determine whether or not, you know, this is going to work. And things that they do helps their prayer life, like what the music they listen to, who are their friends, can be potential clues as to what red flags can pop up in the future. So I say watch out for those, what their appetites are. I spoke about this in another video about appetites and how appetites can really kill your vibe for God, your relationship with God, or whatever they invest their time into, then it's not going to be good for the relationship. Any relationship, like with me, having my carnal appetite for entertainment has jeopardized my relationship with God. Yeah, so sometimes as well, when you do see the red flags and you know God warns you, sometimes you can ignore them. So sometimes God will be warning you, and you think, but I just want to get married. Like, it's a lot of pride. Me and my friend were talking as well. But there's a lot of pride, especially once you're engaged, to call off a wedding. Like, it's already here. My bridesmaids already scored it up. I'm about to cancel this. No, I'm not about to embarrass my whole self. But like I said, God is not a God of confusion. So you should know when it's God telling you And some women, especially, like, comment below if that's been you and you're like, yeah, no, I had to call it off and it was God. And please tell me why, because I'd love to know like what it was. So like, you have to decipher. That's where it comes into knowing God and God's character, whether he's speaking to you or if it's just you driving yourself crazy. So yeah, like, if God is not in the midst of you as a person, you're not gonna know. So that's why, bringing it back, you have to know God before you start this dating relationship. I love him, I want to get married nonsense. Because if you don't, like, what do you have to stand on? Red flags. God can warn you. If he's warning you and he's really going in, you need to sit down and also express this to your other half, like your husband to be like, this is what I'm feeling, this is what God is telling me. And you know, like that scripture says, my sheep know my voice and they obey it, or something like that. Like, that's why I'm trying to build up my relationship, because I don't want more warning signs in my life that I'm ignoring and God's just like, I did warn you. Anyways, that was a really good question. If you guys have any more questions, I'm not saying I'm some spiritual guru, hopefully it helps. This is basically what I said to her as well. I gave her more in-depth on the specifics in my relationship that I saw, but kind of along the same lines. So yeah, hope you guys are blessed wherever you are. Take care and make sure you like us, share and subscribe. Bye.